Guys, what's up? So there's been very little videos on a Sportsman 500 HO 2005. So I'm going to give you all, I need to adjust the float on it. It's not getting enough gas. I'm going to give you all a full video on how to do it, what to put back, and how I do it. Okay, first step, take the plastics off, take the air cover off. Okay guys, so I'm using this thing right here. I really don't know what it is, but it works. I use it to separate my bolts, just like that. You don't have to do this, but it really helps in the long run because all your bolts are right there where you need them. Okay guys, so next step is taking both of these little plugs off the air filter. This carburetor bracket off. So this is step 2, carburetor bracket coming off. Take this off, loosen this way up. Like so. And theoretically, your filter should just pop up. Right there you go. All we're going to do is we're going to take this little clear wire. It's like a gas wire. I don't really know what it's for. There we go. Okay, I got this wire off. We're going to take this off. This is the top one. Now we're going to take the throttle off. Throttle cable. Take this one off. So what I'm doing here is this is the screw behind the carburetor, like in front where the gas, under the gas tank, and it makes the carburetor be able to pop out of this little tube in the front. There we go. Hey guys, so I had a hard time recording this part, but what I did, I took the jet off. It's on the left side of the carburetor. You take it off and it's got a spring inside of it, but it's really hard to get off, so I'm sorry about that I didn't get this recorded. Right now I'm taking the throttle cable off, taking the cover off, and then we'll get that off. Gosh, my finger a little bit doing this. Okay, next screw. This, again, is the cover off the carburetor on the right side for the throttle cable. It's okay if a little bit of gas spills, because all it's going to do anyways is just burn off when you start it up. Okay. Oh, pray. We pray that this doesn't strip completely, or I'm in big trouble. But this is on the right side of the carburetor, as you can see. So what I have to do is take this little cap or whatever, it's like a little pin, and we have to pull it out and then around, and this little cable will pop off this and it'll come out, and that'll be the throttle off. Okay. And that's how you get the carburetor out of a Polaris Sportsman 500 HO. Okay guys, so I was just in this carburetor a day ago, and we replaced the float, but we did not set the float right. So I'm gonna set the float right, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. In something model. I think it's 5. Okay. Take this off. Now I just replaced the seal, everything in there. So this should be interesting. See what it's done. See if it's gotten yellow. Sticky. But all I know is it's not running right. So we didn't put the float right. Okay. Now that's odd. Okay guys, so we're in here. This is the pin and this is the little see how that whenever you push it down and the float goes up and down, it pushes this little pin down. This pin right here, whenever you're adjusting it, you don't want this float to be compressing on the spring or the little tab you bend down to be compressing that little spring. You want it to be wide, the spring to be wide open. Whenever you set the float down, it just barely sets on it and does not push it down at all. So that's how you adjust the carburetor float. So it's time to put the top back on, and we're gonna put it all back together. Let's get right into it. The seal, I forgot to tell y'all have to put the seal back in. I replaced my seal because mine was a little bit cracked. But you replace it, just put it on there. Okay, make sure the seal's seated good. Then you put your screws back in. Screw them in, and then it's on. I forgot to tell you, I cleaned all the carburetor out, so I cleaned all the insides out, so. Okay guys, right now, I'm putting the throttle cable back in. So what you gotta do is you gotta tighten that screw right up there. It's like a little bolt or whatever, or nut. But then you put this, thread this line right back through this little slot right here, and then you gotta put this knob, or this little pin, back into place, and it seats. Okay, I just got it seated. It's all on, it's tightened up. Now we're gonna put this rubber cap back on the little nut there, and we'll be ready to go. Hey guys, so just got everything hooked back up. All the wires hooked back up. It's really hard to video while I'm hooking all these up, so it's finicky, so just make sure you go back and watch the video and make sure they're exactly where they were. Do not let this line right here touch this, because we had to replace it because it fell down and it was burning on it. So now we're gonna put the airbox on. I want to clean it. Okay guys, like I said earlier, airbox is in, cleaned up, connected to the carburetor. Make sure you get all the wires put back right. That is a must, or it will not run, or maybe mess up the motor. Okay guys, so this is it. All put back together. Everything's on, brackets on, carburetor's on. I double checked everything. That's one thing that you really want to do, is double check every single thing that you did and make sure that it is all on and perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna put everything, all the plastics on back together, and we're gonna turn the fuel back on. Don't forget to turn the fuel back on. Let's go ahead and do that now. Boom, fuel's on. Give it some gas a little bit, just get it working in there. Okay, so I'm gonna put it back together and I'll show you me starting it. Hey guys, this is it. See if there's any lights on. Nope.